What is going on, guys? We are back on the a low level account, and I got through the entire Savitar Hero Challenges. I was able to 3-star this entire thing. It did take a little work and some crafty team comp and some crafty gameplay. We're going to take a look at that last node. I'm going to show you how you did it, or show you how I did it. So if you do have a low level account and you do have the tunes that I use in here, it is certainly doable because, again, I am only level 25 on this account and I was able to get through this last node. Flash is very difficult if you do not play it correctly, and you certainly need to have certain tunes. So we're going to take a look at all those tunes. Y'all are going to have to let me know if you were able to beat this. What was your total team power if you are a low level account, and did you use a different team comp? Because maybe some people don't have certain tunes that I use, and so yeah, just help everybody out that you can. If you enjoy the video, hit the thumbs up. Now we're going to take a look at the 4 tunes that I did use before we jump into the node and kind of show you why you need that, because you really don't have, I don't want to say the best options, because these options are definitely really good, but not typical options that I've used on this low level account to complete these types of hero challenges. First off, team lead. Lex is available, but he does not do any good when he is low level, because you need to the only way you get through this is turn meter manipulation and speed downs, and Captain Cold is the king. Not only does he have turn meter down or speed downs with a lot of his moves, he has a critical, crucial, very important stun that you definitely need to have. So in order to get this, you don't my Captain Cold is L4. You don't need him L4, but one of the legendaries that you absolutely have to have, definitely is going to be a must, is going to be this one. This one is definitely crucial. The 3 is definitely crucial, I think. As far as the 1 goes, that's definitely the first one. And the reason why is 15% chance to stun per speed down on the target. So he gets assists, and when he does his main attack, not only does he put minus turn meter, but he stuns the opponent. And as you'll see in the gameplay, these stuns are definitely crucial. The 2 isn't necessarily all that important. You can use just the basic 2 without the legendary, because when things work out, you really don't need to remove buffs or anything like that. So the 1 and the 3, I think, are crucial. And then as far as the other one goes, the 4 or the 5, you don't really need that one. So I think L2 at minimum if you want to use this team comp. And then we got Kyle Rayner. This is another one who is definitely crucial in getting through this. Not necessarily towards the end or the entire battle or the entire match, but at the beginning he is absolutely crucial. And this is the move that is crucial, is you have to be able to get that damage immunity on your entire team. Low level, it's only 70%, so sometimes it doesn't work, and when it doesn't work, you got to reset. So I did spend a ton of energy trying to get through this, but this 2 absolutely crucial. You don't need L3, which what I have, but you need the 2 for sure. You can either use the 1 or the 3 for your second legendary. So L2 would be minimum probably for Kyle Rayner, because you have to have some sort of buff immunity to put on Flash. If you don't, he is impossible to stop at this low level. He just gains too many speed ups, he gains evasions, and you know, it's just impossible to do. So, and then we got Chemo. You really don't need him legendary at all. I only have him at L1, and the only one I have on him is his second one, which is Can't Miss. Don't really need that. The thing that is most important for Chemo is applying 3 speed downs and minus 19% turn meter. And so that certainly helps a lot. The bleeds help get through it, but like I said, if you manipulate the turn meter correctly, they don't even take turns. So really the bleeds don't do a whole lot. The main thing with Chemo is going to be the speed downs, and you have to get that minus 19% turn meter. And then finally, we're gonna have Aqua Girl Tula, which she's definitely surprised me with how useful she is in this. And I think with hers, you definitely have to have her L1. You have to have the first ability because, again, it's all going to be about turn meter manipulation and speed downs. She has apply 15% turn meter down on each shot. Another thing that I forgot to mention with Kyle Rayner. Kyle Rayner's passive is that one of them that I don't have legendary, so just his regular passive, is that he has a call assist, 66% chance to call assist. And so with Aqua Girl and Captain Cold, their basics do minus turn meter. And so if you can call assist when Kyle Rayner goes and call assist one of those two, you can, get stuns, you can get minus turn meter, you can get all of that stuff. So that's certainly important. The deep sea protection, the legendary is not critical when it comes to this, but you do need the shield, you do need the mins. That certainly helps keep your team alive, because when you have full shield, full shield, full overheal, and all that stuff, sometimes you could take a shot, one single hit, and that is it. Hydro Bomb, you never use it, so it's really not important. The only thing she's really used for is turn meter and that one, and having that as legendary. This, again, you don't really need this, but she gains mens and stuff. Not really that important. If ally receives mens, gain ups, not really all that important. You just have to have the one for legendary. So L1 for minimum. Now let's take a look at the battle and kind of show you the strategy, what's going on. Keep in mind, I did have to do this probably 6 or 7 times because you really have to have things work out perfect in the beginning. But like I said, it certainly can be done as long as you get those things to work out in the beginning. So keep that in mind. Don't think you're just going to fly through it. And we're not going to take a look at the entire battle because it did take me 30 minutes to get this thing done. And so the beginning is definitely crucial. We have to use, here's the problem with at least the last node. The two reds that go, they will attack the blues every single time. And so if you can't get the turn meter back and put slows on the two reds in the beginning, I found in all the previous times that no matter how it worked out, they would always kill Aqua Girl because she goes and even if I have that damage immunity on there, she'll go before the two reds and she'll die every single time. And so that's why I use Captain Cold's 2 to start to try to rewind the two reds. And then we're going to rewind the other red right after that. So that way we could get, so we can have a chance to actually go. So Tula, Aqua Girl, going to rewind the red. Chemo, rewind the turn meter again. You see, she did take a shot or two, but it was from a green, so that's okay. She didn't end up dying. She barely, little tiny amount stayed alive. Now once we get through that first little attack, they have speed downs on there. The second green from the top, he doesn't use his first attack. Captain Cold, as you saw, stunned. He got a counter attack right there, stunned the first enemy and the third enemy already on stuns. So once we start getting the stuns on there, once we started getting the slows and speed downs, we use Captain Cold's 3, put more speed downs on there, rewind turn meter. We have the damage immunity up. We took a hit, but we had damage immunity, so we weren't able to die. And then we use Tula's basic. We use Chemo's turn meter rewind to put more speed downs. Captain Cold, the more speed downs that are on the target, Captain Cold has a better chance to stun. So when we have lots of speed downs, he pretty much stuns every single time. Tula's basic will also rewind turn meter. And so it's kind of about the enemy that has the most turn meter, I'm trying to rewind them rewind them next. The enemies that don't have stun, Captain Cold use his and put on a stun on the enemy. If you have Captain Cold's 2 up, it rewinds almost the entire turn meter, and so we're gonna put, use Captain Cold's 2 for enemies that are getting really close to them being able to go rewind more turn meter. And as you see from right here, we're basically set for this entire round. We have enough stuns on the enemy. We have enough speed downs on the enemy. We have enough stuns on the enemy. I think I said that already. But we have enough of all of the debuffs on the enemy in order to manipulate the entire match to where they won't go again. So let's just fast forward it a little bit and let you see kind of how it plays out. You'll just see that I'm putting constant turn meter downs. I'm putting constant speed downs. Now let's jump into the second wave. And another thing I guess I forgot to mention is that the reason why they have all overhealed and all shielded is that once I got wave 1, got all the speed downs on them, got the turn meter manipulation, got the stuns, got all that stuff, I started using Tula's 2 every single time to try to build up the mends, build up the shields and heals and all that stuff, get everybody overhealed, so just in case they take a hit, they might be able to survive with all that extra health. So again, this one is not necessarily, it's kind of luck of the draw because Flash has a passive in which he can gain evasion on every turn of one of your team. So every single time one of my team goes, one of my allies go, Flash can get evasion. So you want to try to get that buff immunity on Flash before he starts getting out of control, before he starts gaining speed ups, before he starts gaining all that stuff. And so that's the whole idea. Chemo starts, we got some speed down. Captain Cold, this is kind of, I use this 2 instead of his 3 because Flash is really the problem. And then Kyle Rayner went, I put his 3 on, which I do have legendary, and put that buff immunity on Flash. So now he can't gain evasions, now he can't gain speed up. And now it pretty much just comes down to, well, I got to get enough speed downs. I got to get some stuns. I got to get all that stuff on the rest of the enemy team. So this one actually almost hurt me because he was able to taunt. The green was able to taunt. And if he's taunting, I can't manipulate the rest of the team. But I was lucky. I will have to say I was a little lucky in this particular one because Captain Cold's next turn, his 2 will remove buffs on the target per speed down that is on the target. So I was able to get rid of the taunt and go back to work with turn meter manipulation. And so as you see, Flash has so many speed downs. Every single team has, or every single enemy has speed downs. We got a stun on Flash. Then we're going to start stunning the rest of the team, putting bleeds on there, using Tula's 1, rewind the turn meter, more speed downs, and then just go through the process of stunning every single enemy, and then just constantly rewinding with the basics on all the enemies whose turn meter is the highest. So, or the ones that just don't have stun. And so we'll go on stun and just continuously rewind it. Chemo with his 3, rewind the turn meter and all that stuff. So hopefully you kind of see the basic idea behind this. It's definitely doable. This team is under 10,000 power total. So let's just fast forward. We'll get through it and you kind of see like they don't take a single turn again. They got so many speed downs. They got so many stuns on there. They're not going to take a single turn for the rest of it from the very beginning. And so on all the boss nodes and even the basic node before this, that's 5 waves that still has Flash. That one probably took me, 4 or 5 times to get through it and make sure that it worked out perfect. But it can certainly be done, and for the amount of fragments you get is definitely worth it. So yeah, we got it all done. We got everything. We killed them, got through it. this last node, 88 total fragments in order to get this done, or if you are able to get this done. So it certainly helps, especially if you want farming, especially if you want Savitar. Anyways, that's gonna do it for the video. Y'all are gonna have to let me know again if this helped you out at all. This was actually a lot of fun, you know, trying to figure out how to get through these nodes with just under 10k power. And this was probably one of the more challenging ones. I think still the only one that we were unable to get done was the Aquaman one. The one where Aquaman was whatever Aquaman it is that applies the constant mends and turn meter up if you do speed downs or turn meter down. That one I think is the only one that I was able to get done. I can't remember if it was last or 2 months ago or 3 months ago or whenever it was. But either way, I definitely got more Savitar shards. I don't know if he is bugged, but he definitely does not work at all like I thought. He doesn't steal the immunities. He doesn't steal the speed, you know, anytime somebody has speed ups. He only steals them if the enemy gets them on their turn. He doesn't steal any passively. And so that's kind of disappointing. I don't know if that's a bug or whatever, but either way, hopefully they get it figured out and he turns into a decent toon. Either way, I'll see y'all next time. Y'all take it easy. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit the thumbs up. I'm out. Peace.